Do you think parasites are connected with a lot of the diseases we have today?
No.
I think it exists. I don't think it's a big problem.
Are you interested in knowing what parasites do to you?
They can hijack our bodies, disable our immune systems. They are parasites. Parasites live in or off other living organisms called hosts. And many of the most successful parasites find ways to bypass the immune system so that the host doesn't even know they're there.
For some parasites, hiding away inside a host is a brilliant strategy. They can get all the nourishment they need without being detected by the body's immune system. It's only when these stowaways come out of hiding that the body recognizes them. And that can mean serious trouble for the host.
At the beginning, I didn't believe that I had parasites.
People need to cleanse more often.
I did. I had parasites. That was nasty thing.
I was really shocked when I found out that this is something that affects every single living human, in fact every single living organism on the face of the earth.
I experienced parasites coming out of my body about 3, 4, 5 times.
You could be leading a healthy lifestyle, you could be jogging, eating raw food, taking vitamins and all those kind of things, but these guys don't care. These guys are persistent, they're dangerous, they're deadly. They've been around for millions of years. They know what they're doing, and they're inside of all of us, and we're constantly being exposed to this.
This is not just a third world country thing. Everybody has them. Even normal people with lots of money living in suburbia who take showers 3 times a day. If you eat sushi, you have parasites. 1 square inch of raw sushi meat can contain 10,000 parasite larvae and eggs that begin hatching inside you the minute you eat it. The most common kind is tapeworms, which can grow to 60 feet long and live in your intestines for decades.
When I have clients that absolutely love sushi, I find that they have an inordinate amount of that particular problem, of like clusters of parasites.
If you have pets, you are guaranteed to have parasites. It doesn't matter if you're vegetarian, raw foodist, vegan, or macrobiotic. Even the healthiest and richest people on earth have parasites. There are hundreds of thousands of types of parasites, ranging from huge worms to the single-celled amoebas that can cross the blood-brain barrier and begin digesting your brain and other organs like your liver, heart, and kidneys. They are silent. They move very slowly so you don't feel them or know they're there. That's how they want it. If you don't know they're there, then you won't do anything about it. They are smart. Parasites are living alien creatures who live off of others. They eat your food. They poop their waste inside you, making your blood, lymph, and tissues toxic. We are living in their sewage. Did you know 1/3 of your poop isn't even yours? It's waste that's been pooped out by parasites. You think you're clean? Think again. Everyone has parasites. They're everywhere. It's almost impossible not to come in contact with them. They are in the air. You can breathe them in. A single handshake can transfer over 500,000 organisms. Anything other people touch, shopping carts, door handles, toilet seats, doorknobs, signature pens, daycare centers, diaper changes, and pets, which pick up tiny unseen organisms from the ground they walk on, carpeting, grass, dirt, lawns, especially grass and lawns that have been used for defecating. Animals lick their butt and then lick their fur, and then you pet that fur, absorbing parasites directly into your skin, while others wait for you to put your hand near your face, where they enter through the nose, mouth, and eyes. They eat your food and use your body as a breeding ground, sucking you dry of nutrition, energy, and life force. Some worms can lay millions of eggs a day. If you break apart a tapeworm, the broken part can regrow into another worm. Common signs of parasites are you're tired a lot, sleeping problems, constant itching, weakness, headaches, lack of appetite, or hungry all the time, especially for sweet foods and carbs. Flu-like symptoms, depression, skin problems, acne, arthritis, joint pains, eczema, dermatitis, sinus problems, breathing and lung problems like pneumonia, then uncontrollable coughing, lumps under the skin, cysts, diarrhea and constipation, sometimes alternating back and forth, mucus in your stool, irritable bowel syndrome, stomach aches, cramps, digestion problems, nausea, overly dry lips, vision and eye problems, gas, bloating. Parasites can burrow into your brain and cause nerve damage and eye problems. They can multiply so much in your gut what you think is fat may in fact be entire nests of parasites. They can clog up your digestive tract so much no food can get through, making you constipated. They love to live in your stomach and intestines because that's where all the food goes, and you feed them every day. As a matter of fact, it's said that almost every health condition known can be connected with parasites in some way.
I've seen actual tapeworms come out of a person. It looked like flat, long spaghetti strands. 2 of them.
A 40-foot tapeworm can have 3,000 to 4,000 segments, each one of which can grow into its own piece. It can lay over 1 million eggs a day. If you are skinny and have trouble gaining weight, or have ever had a dog lick your face, if you have abdominal cramping or appendix pains, or liver, gallbladder, pancreas issues, or lung problems, you might very well be host to one or more huge tapeworms. Pinworms. If you have sleeping problems, itchy butt, joint pain, or female problems, those are common pinworm symptoms. Whipworms are a type of roundworm that secretes a digestive fluid that liquefies your colon wall so they can eat it. Over 1 billion people have whipworms. Roundworms look like fat spaghetti and are one of the most common human infections. One roundworm can lay 2 million eggs per day, and they can live for years. They hatch in your colon, then penetrate the intestinal wall, enter the bloodstream and lymph system, and then make their way to the liver, heart, and eventually the lungs, where they grow to 2 inches long, pass through the air sacs into the throat, causing uncontrollable coughing, where they are swallowed so they can go back down in the intestines, where they lay more eggs and start the whole thing all over again. Roundworms cause pneumonia-like symptoms, breathing problems, chest tightness, asthma, heart problems, fluid retention, mucus in the lungs, nagging cough, digestive problems, stomach pains, cramping, nausea, bloating, malnutrition, protruding stomach, and intestinal blockages. Sushi is one of the major sources of tapeworms, which can grow to over 50 feet long in your intestines. Walking barefoot is a good way to pick them up, not just in dirt and grass or in the house of pets, but also the beach. Hookworms. Remember the movie Alien? Hookworms have 4 sets of teeth so they can eat your intestinal walls and suck your blood. People with hookworms lose a lot of blood and don't even know it. Parasites can penetrate the placenta in a pregnant woman and enter the baby. They can even be passed through breast milk. Parasites can even contribute to infertility and childbirth difficulties. If a child is born, it can have retarded mental and physical abilities. People with parasites are never living life to its fullest capacity because they are sucked dry of energy, minerals, nutrition. They are tired all the time, depressed, and barely alive. All their life force goes to the parasites.
We're all subject to this, like it or not. It's a fact.
2 trips to the ER solved nothing.
CAT scan came back normal, no problem.
But her husband George was scared.
She couldn't eat. She could barely walk to the bathroom. So I knew at that point.
Their mom was in an ambulance headed to Barrow Neurological Hospital after an MRI explained those strange symptoms.
It came back, you have a brain tumor. At that exact moment where my heart fell just completely all the way down.
Dr. Nakaji was expecting to find a brain tumor. He showed me the video as he operated on Rosemary's brain, carefully working, knowing this is the most dangerous spot in the human body to work next to, the brainstem.
Here's the lump, and at this point it still looks like a brain tumor, and so we're just opening up into the inside.
And then the unexpected. No tumor, instead a worm. Watch as Dr. Nakaji grabs the worm and gently tugs it out of Rosemary's brain. It's still alive. But more frighteningly, it can be spread by people who have the parasite in their bodies and don't wash their hands well after using the bathroom. That is the problem.
And it only takes one person who is spreading it constantly to get a lot of people exposed, and some of those people are going to go on to develop this problem.
A hookworm.
Hookworms are blood-sucking intestinal parasites that have jagged teeth they use to hook onto the flesh.
There are many types of hookworms, each specialized for a different host. But if Missy has contracted a human hookworm, she could be in danger. When a human hookworm infects the skin, the worm excretes an enzyme that breaks apart skin cells, allowing it to burrow freely through thick layers of skin. From there, the worm enters the bloodstream and travels through the body to the intestine, where it hooks into intestinal tissue and gorges itself on blood. But if a hookworm reaches the vital organs, such as the heart or the lungs, it can cause severe anemia, malnutrition, and even heart failure.
Хирургический, наверное, или еще? Хирургический, может быть. Ходи в это, ходи. Сейчас и кровь может пойти тоже. Хорошо. Снимите, не убирай, подожди. Убирай, снимаем. Да. Снимаем. Ага. Надо. Леня, возьми. Куда это все едешь? Ну зачем это самое? На, снимай. Снимаем. Убери пока отсос. Получается, их там несколько.
Так, пролечила.
A young woman is attacked by an invincible brain-eating monster.
It's scary to go into a coma, and I don't want to die. They do a physical test, they check my eyes, and so they're telling me that my headaches are coming from being out in the sun all day and being dehydrated.
But Wendy's sister Paula isn't so sure.
I don't think that this is just a regular headache. I think it's more to it, so I demand for the doctors to do an MRI.
The MRI scans reveal that Wendy's brain has started to swell. It is under attack.
After several hours, they return and they tell me that I have 10 to 15 parasites around my brain. I'm shocked.
The parasites in Wendy's brain are encysted pork tapeworms. The pork tapeworm has two hosts, humans and pigs. The parasite forms cysts in the tissues of a pig. If a human eats undercooked pork that contains the cysts, they get infected. In the human gut, the cysts hatch into adult tapeworms, where they can grow up to several meters long. The adult worms lay eggs that are passed in human feces. Wendy grew up in Bolivia, and doctors think that as a child, she ate some food contaminated with egg-laden feces. The eggs developed into larvae that burrowed into her brain and formed cysts. For years, these cysts lie dormant and produce no symptoms. But slowly, the cysts start to grow, releasing toxins into the tissue and causing the brain to become dangerously inflamed.
60 to 80% of all cancers are a direct result of chemicals in our air, water, and food. Toxins our bodies need help to get rid of. Unfortunately, many of us wait until we experience serious health concerns before we consider a healthy digestive system regimen. Fortunately, we don't have to wait. Unicity International's Clear Start is a revolutionary system designed to naturally cleanse your body of toxins, pollutants, and parasites by utilizing our most powerful digestive health products. Each product is specifically designed to naturally help the body cleanse itself of toxins and unwanted substances while supporting normal gastrointestinal function. Black walnut hull, the main ingredient in Paraway Plus, has been used for centuries to kill many kinds of intestinal worms. Together with pumpkin seed and a powerful array of other plant compounds and herbs, Paraway Plus helps the body effectively cleanse itself of parasites and toxins without the negative side effects of harsh chemicals. This supplement soothes the digestive and urinary tracts while it cleanses. Lifiber is a psyllium-based powder drink mix that provides 29 different herbs with both insoluble fiber and 8 times more soluble fiber than oat bran. Studies indicate that soluble fiber may help reduce cholesterol, while insoluble fiber helps clear the colon of toxins and other. Combined, these ingredients support the gastrointestinal tract by helping sweep away toxins, parasites, and other wastes while helping cleanse the colon and provide the needed fiber for optimal gastrointestinal health. Nature's Tea is a sweet-tasting blend of traditional Chinese and American herbs that boosts your body's ability to cleanse itself of toxins and impurities. The senna leaf, a key ingredient, is an ancient herb known for its laxative qualities that helps regulate proper bowel transit so your body can absorb the nutrients it needs by providing an easy-to-use, step-by-step regimen to better health.
There are a lot of cleanse products that are available on the market that are ineffective and utilize harsh ingredients in order to accomplish the quote-unquote cleansing. What I like about Clear Start is that it is all natural, safe, effective, and is gentle on the body.
The world can be a dangerous place, but your body doesn't have to be. Clear Start, a healthy start to a healthier you.